Please, this one needs to get out of here. Those cultists, they're insane.
All right, but keep your voice down. I'll be ready to leave soon enough. In the meantime, if anyone asks, you're just here to haul cargo.
What? Who? This one is just here to haul cargo. Cultists? This one said nothing about cultists. Perhaps you are thinking of another Khajiit. Look, Renaku just wants to leave all these crazy dark elves behind and find a safer mine to work in. The Shulk ore mine is cursed. Really? You? Just leave Renaku out of it. If you want to know what happened so badly, just go out to the Shulk ore mine and see for yourself.
Способность угроза.
You know, I was born and raised in Eastmark.
Зубастая.
I only use the finest.
Где эти сведения искать? 2 нашел, 1 осталось.
What is it?
Чисто в лужу сел. Что это за крыса?
What do you want?
Что за 3-е сведение? Я вообще хз. What? А тут что ли третье сведение?
I love seeing new faces. For a while, it was just the same old miners and the occasional traveling merchant. Thought Carolyn might have to shut. At first, I assumed it was the usual house squabbles. Redoran and Hlalu arguments can get. I like the color of your gold, Outlander. Just between us, I heard the House Guard shut down the Shulk ore mine. Something to do with violent cultists who attacked the miners and took over the place. Even got the crew chief, or so I heard.
Найти бригадира.
You don't appear to be holding my drink, so I'm sure I have no interest in you. Off with you. I am. Young Mahler and I were talking about the sudden success of his mining enterprise, built on some irregularities that I'd prefer not to discuss. Not that it's any of your business. My, this is damning. Dear Mahler tried to hang this whole business around his brother's neck, and yours. A prudent, albeit sloppy affair. House Hlalu can ill afford such a scandal, and I hate to be lied to. Kill Mahler, and I will reward you. What would I do with him? Chain him to a post? His life no longer serves the house's interests. I don't expect an outlander to understand, but this needs to be done. Honestly, I doubt he'll give you a choice in. His city residence, I expect, just across the... No. What scroll? Don't tell me there's more to this fetching disaster. Does it now? Listen carefully. Don't breathe a word of this to anyone else. If Mahler has this formula on him, bring it to me. The reward will be significant. We cannot let this get out, and we cannot let it... By the...
Какой-то напыщенный хмырь. Все за него надо сделать. Даже этот черт загорелся. Ты там прыгаешь.
You! Hurry you! I'll finish this myself.
Таинственная формула. Заполучил. Рецепт курицы с эстрагоном. Все-таки я, наверное, верну щит.
I can't believe Lord Vivek wouldn't see worshippers today.
He's a living god. I'm sure he was just busy. We should have waited longer.
И что, все, просто отнести ему назад свиток. Это и все задание.
Quietly now. Well then, this unfortunate little tale. Excellent. Best hand it over to me. Something so dangerous should not fall into the wrong hands. House Thlalu can keep it safe, or destroy it if we deem it necessary. This will earn you some favor with our house. I'll even double your pay. You sniveling little swit. Do you know how valuable... Never mind. What's done is done. But don't expect any extra coin from me now. You'll have what was promised for killing Marla and not a drake more. This had better buy your silence as well.
Хотел, чтобы свиток еще ему достался. А кто знает, типа, он сам говорит, свиток не должен достаться, не должен попасть не в те руки. А что это за хмырь вообще? Я его первый раз вижу. Поэтому свиток сжег. Что это? Двуручная голова. Надо продать бы это все лишнее. А, может перед тем боссом, который в пещере, надо просто хавануть еды, которая очень хорошо бустит количество хп. И тогда сражаться. Тогда уже тут задание попрохожу. Поговорить с каким-то советником.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Yes? Is there something I can do for you? My daughter has been gone too long in the house. An interesting... Captain Briven overseas. He's probably... Like my... There, the Morag talk. Someone of no consequence.
Это задание найти дочку, которая сама свалила. Вроде не помню. Может, двуручным оружием парить? Я все никак не решил.
Not now, Outlander. If you need some... You must be one of the freelancers that... I've known the Relith family since I was...
When you find Veya's friends...
Veya's... Could be a love...
Выследить друзей воин. Сын выслеживания.
Get this letter to Trevis. It's important. Just don't let House Redoran get their hands on it. If you think you're being followed, find a place to hide. Good luck.
Is this on straight? Have mercy.
How are you? Spare a coin?
Здорово. Да, я темным эльфом играю, не жабой. Она в водку зашла или сюда пошла? Блин, я потерял.
Well done. This should help us determine what happened to Vea's brother.
А, вот она сюда принесла.
Hello, can I help you? Wait a moment. Vea wants nothing to do with the house or her father. Why can't any of you respect that? Even if I wanted to help, I haven't seen Vea's. Well, if you must know, it concerns Vea's brother. He was an officer in the house guard before he vanished without a trace. A local tough, goes by the name of Ashur. He delivers the letters. We usually meet him outside of town to the northeast. But good luck trying to get any information out of him. Ashur is not known for his... I think we're done here, don't you? Balmer is... Well, I'm not telling you anything, you red-ridden lapdog.
Даже бесконечно, не знаю. В интернете можно поискать. Я не искал.
Mills, please, if you just listen.
Take care of yourself, Father. You always work.
You killed one of my gang, Swit. No writ will protect you from us.
Feeling left out?
That's it!
Sure I can.
Kill the
Cure a
Morag
writ
Tong and
for
any
each of
witnesses!
you. I'll just take my leave. No use getting my axes bloody again.
Healer!
I had that situation under control. Just needed them to make the first hostile move. Still, you were you? Are you now? And why do you... Make sure you don't anger Vea. You know, the usual buy. Oh, I'd rather not.
Найти наставницу Вэй у западных руин. Я помню, эти задания первый раз намного дольше проходил. Намного дольше.
Ow! Stupid dog.
What happened? Let me see.
I just tried to pet it. Damn dog bit me.
Leave it alone. There's something strange about that dog.
Stupid dog.
You shouldn't be here. Didn't you read the House Redarin proclamation? I wouldn't be here myself, but our mine was invaded by violent cultists. Probably. Well, it used to be. Really?
Really? Рылы. Шахту захватили. Рылы.
Leave me, Outlander. Let me die in the shame I brought to Mount. An assassin. Probably a Morag tongue.
She's just one woman! Get inside the ruins and stop her!
Девять копеек, ничего себе. Уля, пузатик. Просто знамя убило. Пока не делились. Ульта есть, я ее нажимаю. За Ашур не бой би-би-би, бу-бу.
Let the assassin come. I'm tired of running and she doesn't frighten me.
Шо? О, еще пузатики.
Well, you're not what I expected to find in a place like this. You're not a cultist. At least you sure aren't dressed like one. You're walking into a dangerous place, hero. You want questions? I don't have time for questions. I have a writ to complete. Look, I can't keep these evil cultists waiting. You want to talk? Find me after I finish this job.
Come out, little assassin! Or is the Morag Tom too scared to meet the powerful snake face to face?
Так, а что тут?
Surround her! Cut her apart!
Блин, я какого-то жабчика случайно убил.
A helping hand! How sweet!
By Malakath's sacred tusks, you won't get past me!
Excuse me, hero. I have to see an orc about a writ.
Того.
Don't kill me. I didn't mean to interfere with House Tolvani's plans. I made a mistake.
A mistake? Well, that explains everything. I'll just let the Tolvani know. I'm sure Mage Valen will understand.
Oh, that's a relief. I thought for sure you were going to kill me.
I am. Ugh, I hate when my leathers get wet. And this is a new outfit, too. Ah, well. I suppose we ought to discuss what you're doing here. You're obviously not one of the Malakath cultists, so I have one question. Why the tusk are you following me, and why shouldn't I just
Какого
kill you and be
клыка
done
ты
with it?
следишь за мной?
Yes, that was 2 questions, and an orc curse, and a threat. It's been a long day. Oh, that's not what I expected. But you can just turn around and leave. You're not going to find her. Faye is going through a difficult time right now, and the last thing she needs is some house-veteran lackey adding to her pain and confusion. Really? Is that what old man Eris told you? And did he tell you about Vea's brother? About how House Redwin exiled their favorite son? No? I didn't think so. Vea needs answers and I promised to help her. So walk away while— Outsiders? Is her father really that desperate? Look, tell Eris that Vea's safe and you'll see her soon. But, well, it's not exactly a lie. And I don't want things to get out of hand. Allery? That? Oh, him, I suppose. Vea and I have a history. That was her decision, not mine.
Так, где тут выход? А тут ничего не спрятали? Ну и ладно. Та ти шо? Шо? Она теперь дольше шипики держится. Что это за черт? Это игрок такой.
I want to know who fell asleep and let those filthy Ashlanders in here.
I need healing!
Did you find what you were looking for in the mine? Of course. I perfectly...
Че, не понял с этим заданием?
Can I help you?
I'm surprised to see you back here, but I'm also... Vea? Join that cult of us? She won't gnaw yous back in town? As you say. No, when next you see her, tell my...
Так, куда дальше? Недалеко что-то.
Well, look at that. Now you said I'd find you. Did I mention how much here? Look, I know you're helping count. What are you implying? Then you understand. Well, then you understand. What are you implying? Well, not all of us can afford to be so cold and heartless. I'd say, well, what are you implying?
Сложная карта. Чел просто нырнул.
I don't seem to be making much progress.
Так, какое-то большое дерево за домом. Какое большое дерево за домом? Куда этот чел побежит сейчас? Может, он знает где это? Может, и не знаю. Вон там. Да. На читах прошу.
Sorry about all the subterfuge, but we can't be too careful when it comes to security around here. Don't be so eager, my darling. It reveals too much about your ultimate intentions. Redwin records. House officials keep track of everything. Incident, don't sell.
Украсть журнал. Было бы, наверное, сложнее, если бы они сбрасывали сразу все. Тут трупиков до хрена. Куда тут идти-то? Тут вообще никого нет.
Are you stupid or just hard of hearing?
Да, я ступит.
Tell it to the guard.
Максимум ступит.
Still alive, I see. And since Ulron was exiled, I can see there's an get to the swamp and find Veawood. Oh, don't think. It's not like anything's. Vea's young. Dangers are
Так, отправиться на болото. Отправляемся.
Halt!
Oh,
look what crawled up from the... Now get lost, scum. Yeah.
Ну что, светлячки попадают, появляются, пропадают.
And you're sure it's Vea? House Redoran isn't emptying its coffers so you can chase your own tails out here.
You pay the war claws well, because the war claws are the best there is. We have the kitten's scent. It's just a matter of time before my warriors catch her.
Of course, Ferrara. Just make sure she doesn't get out of the swamp. I'll take my soldiers and guard the eastern paths, in case she eludes your warriors again. Counselor's lackey. I understand you've made significant... My mercenaries have spotted Vea skulking about the northern port. Vea's brother, Ulran always had an Khajiit mercenary, as you say.
Ferhara assumes the Councillor's minions will not present a problem for the war clause. Yes, Captain?
The Outlander
Здесь тут зоопарк на все болото.
Stupid wolf. By the three! You really shouldn't sneak up on a person like that. If you're working with those mercenaries, I assure you, you won't take me without a fight. Oh, right. Now you mentioned something about that. Look, I can't wait to hear what you learned. But the swamp is crawling with mercenaries. Unfortunately, there's a mob of those... You're going to tackle that mob of fur and claws? I'm impressed. Meet me at the cave when you're finished. I think we have a lot to do. Meet me in the cave to the north when you finish with the mercenaries.
Одолеть боевых когтей.
I can smell the dark elf kitten. Looks like we're the first ones here.
Let's play this outsider! Before more of them show up. What do you think of my luxurious accommodations? It's got dirt and rock and fun. No, that what? I know the tribe that Oran liked to help. Brought them supplies and...
She can handle herself just fine, hero. Vea, grab your things. It's time to go.
Go? Why? What's going on?
The war claws are marching toward this cave along with half the House Redrin soldiers in Balmora. We need to go now.
Damn it. They must have followed us. I'll get my stuff.
Рис с редисом. Ни разу в жизни рис не ел с редиской. Это, наверное, полное говно.
Dealing with an arrogant, impatient, overconfident young woman. Now I know how my mother must have felt. We need to move. It won't take those damn cats long to find this place, not with their sense of smell. The back tunnels. Better than heading out the front. One more thing.
Does the ceiling look unstable to you?
search everywhere. Captain Bribben thinks the Councillor's kitten might try to escape through these tunnels.
Damn! Those cat bastards are harder to shake than a blind date. This looks promising. Let's give it a try.
Все, по стелсу прошли.
That must be the way out. I just hope there aren't any
Даже ни одной кошки не встретили. Шок.
Oh no. Father ruins everything. I'm so close to finding my brother and he shows up to drag me back home. Well, I'm not going back without a fight.
I prefer that you don't harm me.
You do that for me. Thanks, I guess. But what can you possibly do against all those soldiers? My father brought the whole damn army with him this time. Clever. Tell my father whatever he wants to hear. That might actually work. Afterward, meet me at the Ashlander camp to the south. Once I find Ulran and make sure he's all right.
Halt! Who goes there?
Stand down. These outlanders work for me. The captain reported that he had seen you in the area. There are also multiple reports that Vea has been spotted. Tell me, have you seen my daughter? I won't sleep well until she's home, safe and... I also said that the captain has his own resources. The war claws report to Bribben, not me. Look, we're all just trying to get my daughter home safely. Now, tell me what... It was a gamble, I admit. An opportunity I couldn't let slip away. You won't make me feel guilty about trying to find my daughter. So, where and when will Vea meet with me? Very well. We'll do this her way. Vea can be as stubborn as her mother sometimes. Do as I command, and let them pass.
Пропустите их, я один. Хочу по-быстрому дойти до того момента, где я закончил, и там дальше уже, наверное, не так буду шустро задания проходить.
This is disturbing. I can't believe this. Why allow the war claws to run roughshod over the camp like this? What's House Redoran thinking? And what in the name of the... My brother often visited this camp. If Ulran...
Vea, I don't think this is a good idea. We're trying to keep you out of House Redoran hands, remember?
You're not my parent, Naryu. I can take care of myself, even if the Mother of Blades doesn't think so.
Damn it, Vea.
Зачем и C, и Alt одно и то же делать? Обыскать лагерь. Приказы. Приказы приказывают, приказывать.
If I'd realized how popular this camp was going to be with Outlanders, I would have moved the tribe ages. Ah, Uran the Exile. He disgraced his I assume they dragged him off. It's a small hole. Get the key to the mine from either the... to keep the head in the body. I have no doubt. However, my place remains with my people.
Чаечек. Никель. Давай. Бананы. Монеты. Казалось бы, тут ни хера вроде нет. Лук. Найти ключ от шахты. Блин, ну что-то впритык. Тема как. А тут, оказывается, жаба спит. Я прям у него по усам хожу. Еще чай. Войти в шахту. Ну то, что ли, шахта? Донат. Донат, нормальное название.
We're just going to burn them? Even the rhetoric?
The captain called them traitors and savages. Said the good roasting was more than they deserved.
Intruders! War claws! Attack!
Опять я жабку маленькую сейчас могу. Зачем они в прицел фокусятся?
Down here! Come on! Wait. What's that smell?
Freya, stay back. Did you see this?
Here. Oh God! They murdered these poor Ashlanders! Oh no! Oran! Oran! Wake up, please! You can't be dead. You just can't!
Freya shouldn't have had to see this. I suppose anything could happen in the heat of the moment. I've seen these before.
If you're listening to my voice, know that my time is short, and what I have to say is important.
Brother, is that you?
Everything that happened was a deliberate act to discredit me. I need to report the events so my sister can learn the truth about her brother. You have to understand, I don't share my house's hatred and distrust of Ashlanders. So, during my normal patrol, when I heard that Ashlanders, I arrived to find one of my soldiers arguing with the Ashlanders. He spat at them, called them savages. When one of the Ashlanders objected, my soldier drew his sword. Before I could intervene, my soldier's blade struck him down. I ordered the soldier to stand down, but he ignored me and stepped toward the second Ashlander. I killed my own soldier. I had to. Before I knew it, I was dragged before the Redoran Council and exiled. I never even got to say farewell. I believe I was set up for this fall, but I don't know by who.
Oran! Damn it! What am
I agree with Ulran's assessment. I didn't say that. I'm going to take Vea and head back to us. We can't just kill with wild abandon. You do that.
Босс какой-то. А чел с ним куда доберется? Куда я залез? Может подсосаться, босса бить? Что-то его вообще не подсунешь. Чел из Дюлева, ребят. А тут вообще нету никакого прохода. Как эту помойку объехать?
And all that.
Honor and service.
And so the Outlander returns, as we discussed in the swamp. I expected you to return with Vea, or present me with a time and place for us to meet. Complication? What kind of complication? I ordered my soldiers to stand down and let you do things your way. But instead of no, that's not possible. My son was banished, ordered to leave Vardenfell and never return. Why would he disobey me and go to those savages? Vea was with you? And you left her out there? By the three, everything is unraveling no matter how hard I try to maintain control. I need you to do something else for me. Tell my daughter I'm sorry. Tell her she needs to stay away until I can calm things down. I don't want to see anything happen to her. Promise me. And take this. If you'll excuse me, I need some time to consider everything you've told me. Once I determine the best way to proceed, I'll contact you. In the meantime, make sure Vea it was never meant to be an attack. I sent Captain Briven to clear land that already belonged to House Redoran. The Ashlanders were given an opportunity to depart. The situation didn't have to turn violent. Those damn savages should have just left. House Redoran has been slowly expanding in that direction for years. We claimed that area almost a year ago, but we were forced to temporarily abandon it when a massive ash storm hit. Before we could return, the Ashlanders moved in. Redoran depends on that land for hunting and resources. The Ashlanders are like a plague of insects. They sweep into an area, take everything, and move on. We couldn't allow them to do that here. So, I sent the captain serves House Redoran with honor and dedication. He's out doing his job. If Briven had anything to do with my son's death, he would have reported it to me. He'd have no reason to keep... I'll speak to Briven when he returns. But understand, the captain operated under my orders. He's an exemplary soldier.
Outlander, over here! Now you told me what you found in the Ashlander mine. I can't imagine what Vea must be going through right now, but she shouldn't be alone. That's why Nayu has responsibilities to tend to. Morag Tong responsibilities. Understand? She left me to keep Vea. You do understand. And Nayu implied you're as dense as the ash storms coming off Red Mountain. Good to know even the Mother of Blades can be wrong. Vea's upset, and not just about her brother. She wanted to go with Nayu. One other thing, Nayu's job concerns House Redoran. That's why she didn't want Vea to accompany her on this one. Vea's grief-stricken, angry, and ready to lash out at anyone and anything, so keep your head low and try not to upset her. I have experience getting on something about carefully, and with your hand.
Устал от картошки. Да, в выходные в картошку играть, это бред. Она же вообще не играбельная. В выходные там эти киборги играют.
Oh, it's you. Sorry about that. Did Arshor send you to check up on me? I swear, the next person that treats me like a child is going to find my dagger in their stomach. Gods, I'm not mad at you. I'm just annoyed at everybody right now.
пришел. Что-то там какие-то ремонтные работы. О, ладно. Не судьба.
No, I don't think so. It's just been difficult. Finding poor Oren in the Ashlander camp. I need to be doing something. Sitting down here in the dark, hiding, that's not going to solve anything. I know, but Nariu's writ. It involves a Redaran counselor. Exactly the opportunity I've been waiting for. The counselor knows who set up my brother. We need to talk to her before Nariu Well, Nariu wouldn't tell me any specifics, but she trained me well. It wasn't hard to sneak a glance at the writ before she took off. Her target's at Arenim Manor, out in the swamp. Not far from that smelly cave, actually. I appreciate you agreeing to see what you can learn at Arenim Manor. That's all I've been doing, thinking. And I think Ulran was right. I think someone wanted... Briven's as stubborn as my father when it comes to politics, foreign relations, the Ashlanders. You name an issue, and Ulran and Briven were probably on opposite sides of the argument. It got to the point where I had to ignore both of them or they'd drive... You did? How did he take it? I mean, he didn't know that my brother was dead. Really? I suppose that makes sense. I think he loves us, in his own way. But what else did he say? Did he know that Ulran had been banished? He didn't expect... My father doesn't know his children as well as he thinks. Either of them. That's why I had to get away. Join the Morag Tongue. At least Nariu understands me. Mostly. I can't agree to that. I need to figure out what happened to my brother, who was involved, and then I'm going to make them pay.
Так, отправиться в поместье. Какое нахрен поместье? Где оно? А, о. Тупо не заметил стрелочку впритык. Да, меня не особо загорело, мне просто смысл находиться мне сейчас. Я просто вышел дальше. У меня уже давно не горит так сильно, как раньше горело. Я так просто выскажусь, побурчу и выйду, и все. Это до горения вообще далеко. Вот раньше, когда клавиатуры по квартире летали, вот это горело. Когда горит, то даже соседи знают, что горят, что у меня горит. А тут просто побурчал и вышел. Да, я не вижу смысла гореть от души на всю катушку. Игра не стоит того. Вообще. Нормально-то пузырчик летает.
You hours ago, hero. It's not polite to keep an assassin waiting. I was wondering how long it was going to take Vea to convince you to follow me, but she thought I didn't notice when she glanced at my writ, didn't she? Where is my overly curious apprentice, by the way? I know Vea wants answers, but this is my job. There are rules, especially where the lords of the great houses are concerned. There might be a way to deal with this, though, provided you're willing to help. First, don't kill any Redrons. That's a violation of my writ and could have serious consequences for both of us. Second, you sneak around and search for anything that pertains to Ulron's exile, while I figure out how to deal with the Counselor. We need to be invisible. These things work best when no one but the target knows we're there. If you get spotted, you're on your own. I even cough on anyone without a writ, and the Morag Tong will have my head. It's unusual, but not unheard of. True, most writs taken out against the houses target low to mid-ranking officials. The Grand Master is cautious when it comes to accepting such a high-profile writ. Apparently, though, this target has been very bad. Councillor Dovera has been conspiring with House Drez to promote the slave trade and avoid scrutiny by Redrin and Pact officials. I'm not privy to the laborious investigations that took place. In cases like these, though, the target usually... That's the question, isn't it? It nags at us the way that... I'm not... Redrin's name keeps coming up. Vea's my apprentice, and I'll decide when she's ready to take on a mission. She's been through a lot. And her actions reflect on me and my status in the Morag Tong. She may not appreciate it right now, but I'm trying to keep the both of us on track. That's how it works. Her actions are my actions. Vea goes out and executes 3 writs. I share the credit and get praised for training my apprentice. On the other hand, if she kills someone without a writ, the Morag Tong takes both of them. There have to be. My order came this close to being eliminated.
Ученица. Прикольно, когда за поступки ученика расплачивается учитель. Тогда, честно говоря, никого в ученики брать не хочется. Мало ли еблана какого-то в ученики возьмешь. А когда приседе идешь, выносливость тратится. Интересно. Так, найти способ пробраться в поместье. Так, по ее заданию ей надо убить главную мымру в этом поместье. Но нельзя не убивать никого другого. Поскольку я туда иду, тоже мне нельзя никого убивать. Ну как туда пробраться-то? По воде, может, как-нибудь? Ну это чё? Что-то мое. Оловянный пласт. Еще что-то мое вижу. И вон. А, тут травка. Я думал, это кристальчики какие-то. А, нормально ты телепортируешься. Блин, он что, прям сюда идет? Ну и хули ты стала? Или стал? Хер знает, что ты такое. Волосатый мужик. Не убивать солдат.
Getting orders won't pick me. The alternative is a lot worse.
The front door is guarded like a bank vault. Maybe there's another way in through one of the buildings by the docks.
Через здания в доках. Какие здания в доках? Блин, он прям сюда пиздует. Какие здания в доках? Ой, чел впритык ходит. Ой. А может с той стороны где-нибудь можно залезть? Тоже он чел какой-то стоит. И тут жаба стоит. Да где тут какой-то дом в доках? У того, что ли, это будка? Я не пойму, как пройти туда. Просто, блять, прямо пиздовать, что ли? Шо, кто, кого? Да, блять, что ты тут под деревом стоишь? Заколебете. Ебаное задание. Не заметил эту куру. Ну куда ты пиздишь? Ой, блядь, короче, идите вы чела с своим ебаным стелсом, блядь, заебете. Где тут ебаный вход? Стелс, хуелс. Заколебали. Ой, блядь, да шо, ну шо я в душе не пойму, где тут, блядь, ваш вход, вашу ебучую будку. Вот где тут вообще может быть вход? Они просто везде стоят и все. Понимаю, ни один вход не работает, когда это параша стреляет. Да на, убей уже, ну тебя в пень. Бесишь. Заколебешь, сука. Я появился в ебеня где-то, да, нормально. А чё это? 170 копеек не сбросились. Печалька. Сейчас приду. Так, где? Все время присесть, С нажимаю.
We need to be invisible. These things.
Можешь посмотреть, как проходить это задание в Ютубе. А то я буду долго бродить, пока жопа не загорит. Ох.
А техработы вели еще несколько дней. Несколько дней назад состоялся долгожданный релиз главы Греймур. Ну как состоялся? Так, со скрипом и мучениями. Сервера легли почти на весь день, а техработы вели еще несколько дней, последующие по 2-3 часа. Но тут это как бы нормально, мы к этому привыкли, такое происходит с выходом каждого крупного дополнения. Из-за всех этих проблем люди поставили главе низкие оценки в Стиме, но вы их не слушайте, это реальной картины не отображает, просто праведный народный гнев, да. Вместе с тем нам стала доступна не только новая локация традиционная, но и множество других плюшек. И думаю, у многих возникает в таком случае вопрос, стоит ли отдавать за эту главу деньги, нужно ли ее покупать? Ведь стоит она ни много ни мало 1500 рублей. И сегодня я постараюсь ответить на этот вопрос. Это новая локация, западный Скайрим, где мы можем посетить те самые места из той самой 5-й части, Солитюд, Морфол и многие другие. Кстати, вы заметили, что Солитюд тут точно такой же, как и через 1000 лет? А вот это я понимаю стабильность, вот ничего не изменилось, только святилище куда-то просрали в 4-й эре, да. А по размеру, как мне кажется, карта главы не очень-то и объемная. Поменьше будет Варденфелла и Саммерсета точно, да и Эльсвейра, пожалуй, тоже. Но тем не менее, все тут не так просто, и тут есть вторая локация, огромная система пещер под названием Черный Предел. Да, тот самый Черный Предел из Скайрима. Разумеется, кроме новой карты, нас ждет и новый сюжет с порцией нового лора. Если прям совсем вкратце вводить в курс дела, то там какие-то терки между вампирами и суровыми северными мужиками. Нет, могу, конечно, про него рассказать побольше, но зачем спойлерить? Сюжет обещает быть интересным, могу только, допустим, вампиры из Греймура не те же самые, что были в Давангарде, Волгамбал вампиров, а что-то означать маленькой армии явно не справится. Есть также новый триал и, разумеется, вместе с ним новые сеты, которые скоро будут нужны для билдов. Это, кстати, факт, который говорит в пользу покупки Греймура, но об этом чуть позже. Кроме карты, глава внесла с собой новую механику, такую своеобразную мини-игру – археологию. Суть ее в том, что по всей игре разбросаны различные подсказки и зацепки, которые с помощью одной из двух мини-игр, называется она лоцирование, указывает, куда нам нужно отправляться для раскопок. После чего используете инструмент, который укажет нам, где найти клад. Там нас ждет еще одна мини-игра, по итогу которой получаем сокровища. Сокровища бывают различного качества. Зеленые, синие, фиолетовые и легендарные. Даже есть мифические. Очень много всякого разного на самом деле, да еще и замечательные заметки есть, описывающие этот предмет. Очень атмосферно, но какой-то важной лорной инфы я пока среди них не нашел. Ну, то есть это лор, да, но ничего важного там нет. Просто дополняет картину мира, навык лоцирования вы не на самом деле. Выбить, например, особо крутые вещи. Пока что, такое себе. Но в общем, если развитие со своими активными навыками, пассивкой, должно было выйти, разрабы нам обещали какую-то там оптимизацию, многопоточность, многоядерность и вот эти вот всякие умные словечки. По факту ничего не изменилось, нагружают ядро одно, только да, все еще ничего не поменялось. А видео у нас именно стоит ли его покупать, а если они и так доступны, то, собственно, это не может быть как аргументом за, так и против, поэтому об этом сейчас рассказывать подробно я не буду. И, отвечая на вопрос о том, нужно ли покупать дополнение, то если говорить субъективно, с моей точки зрения, то однозначно скажу да. Я готов заплатить за возможность посетить мой любимый Skyrim. Я очень ценю лор свитков, и интересный сюжет вроде как тоже есть. Вообще в главах ТЭС он везде всегда очень хороший. Поэтому я его и купил. Но необходим ли он всем? Объективно, наверное, нет. Археология не настолько нужна, хоть и интересна, а западный Skyrim интересен с точки зрения лора и сюжета. Но вот дает ли он уникальный игровой опыт? Я не считаю, что еще один уникальный дольмен можно считать новым уникальным опытом или таковым в игре.
Короче, понятно. Изучал, походу, на стриме это проходит. Ну, походу, просто всех рубит к хуям, да и все. Да, он просто завалил хуяку и просто ходит, всех рубит. Никакого стелса. Просто первого встречного увидел, начал вот душить его. Понятно. Я вообще не врубаюсь, как тут по стелсу можно пройти. Просто один ебучий вход. И все. Как тут пройти, я вообще хз. Просто не понимаю. Вот эта мымра слева ходит. Вон чел. Куда дальше пиздавать? Шаришь, нет? А чё он тпшится так классно? У него интернет из жопы. И что, он прошел? А как ты здесь появился? Ой, иди ты нахуй. Как он здесь появился, объясните мне. «200 раз заглядывал в эту дырку, никого нет. Тут вхожу, чел передо мной впритык стоит. Как, сука? Анида. А то чел просто попиздовал дальше, я вообще не понял. Куда он дальше пошел? Бля, тут еще же обойти. Вот как именно по стелсу пройти? И откуда этот черт взялся? Вот как тут по стелсу пройти? Опять сюда пиздует. Чел по стелсу проходит, да. Пошел, блядь. Может он всех мобов соберет, а я по стелсу пройду. Что он медленно его убивает. А вот. Пару заклинаний вообще жестко бахнул. Вон, задушил, кстати, эту телку. Может сейчас я пройду. Бля. Я постелс. Может, сюда надо было пройти как-то? Через ебучий склад. Это кто?
This looks promising. Might even lead to the wine cellars. I could use a good bottle of wine.
Походу правильно пришел. Ой. Это моя бочка. Алло. Какая-то бочка общага. Напиток украсть. Не хочу.
See what you can find pertaining to Uran. I've got a dagger and a writ with Councillor Dolvara's name on them.
Ой. Ну, в принципе, по стелсу получилось. Но это чисто повезло, что чел одну бабу вызывали.
If we don't find anything, maybe we can ask for an invitation to the upcoming council meeting. I'm sure they'd be happy to answer our questions.
Ну какого хера ты встал? Объясни мне.
So House Redden issued an advisory against the Morag Tong. That not a good that's going to do the councillor.
А чё он встал-то? Пиздец. И никакая дверь не работает теперь, или чё? Они ж в подвал не пойдут? Конченые свиньи. Он сидел, чё он встал, я не понял. Конченая. Мне надо наверх где-то подняться. А где? А как подняться-то? Так, чтобы он не заметил. Серьезно, они меня не заметили? Я прям перед хлебососом прошел. А как тогда он заметил, если я вообще там сзади него ходил? Стелс, конечно, очень стелс.
Damn the luck. I was hoping for a quick stab and go, but it seems the councillor might actually know something about Ulron. So Councillor Dolvara does know something about Vea's brother. Damn it all. Now I suppose you want to actually talk to her before I execute the war.
Почему она сама не может поговорить с этой советницей, прежде чем ее убить? Почему я должен с ней говорить, узнавать а потом это ее убьет. Что за бред?
Of course we do. I specifically waited for you to arrive because we discovered that the next... That means we have to get Dolvera to spill her guts.
Схлестнуться с советницей Долварой. Да, ее тут хлестать.
Be quick with your questions, hero. When I slip in, so do my daggers.
Ah, you must be here about those pesky patrol schedules. After all that clandestine correspondence, it's a pleasure to finally meet you in person. Now, come closer so we can well, look at you. I'm impressed. The last person House Drez sent over was so much more scruffy. I have a meeting with House Halalu shortly, but I think I can spare a few more moments for you. To seal our partnership, you understand. Oh, you do you? And why in oblivion would I tell you anything about that? You're obviously not my afternoon appointment. You'd best take your leave before I have my soldiers throw you into the swamp. Ulron's dead? That's news to me. All I know is that Ulron was tested and found wanting. He decided that the life of an Ashlander was more important than that of a Redoran soldier. We stripped him of his rank and banished him from Vardenfell. Everyone knew Ulron cared more about those savages than he did for members of his own house. But what does it matter who tested his loyalty? He failed, and...
That's what you're wearing? All right, but it's your funeral.
How dare you! I'm a lord of House Redoran, the Morag Tong.
The Morag Tong issued the writ with your name on it. You do remember that House Redoran frowns upon slavery these days, yes? Take another look around, hero, and see if you can find anything else related to Ulron. More proof that Dolvera was in bed with both House Halalu and House... That's Captain Briven's seal. I suppose our evil counselor courted favor wherever she could find it. The good Captain Briven appears to be more involved in Ulron's fate than I had imagined. He never struck me as the type to use murder and deceit to get ahead, but that's the problem with greed. It causes decent people to make stupid choices. Or he's trying to hide something. The letter mentioned an intact squad sent to scout the old fort. I suppose she's probably pulled...
Все, можно валить отсюда. Туда пройти жирная. Не достала. Может, можно было просто тпшнуться? Пиздец, 236 копеек набегал. Пешком пойду. А то еще долги эти расплачивать. Но все-таки получается можно поставить, хоть он и странный, конечно. Можно было бы как-то более реалистично его там сделать. Местами он какой-то глупый.
Halt, fetcher! You're just another lowlife fetcher. Fine. Now get your stink away from me.
Back again? Took your sweet time. You didn't learn anything, did you? Not that it matters. Oran's dead and nothing can change that. What good is that going to do? They won't speak to us. House before family and all that. Believe me, I'm more than familiar with Redarin honor. Still, I suppose I know a few ways to... More rules. I thought we were beyond those kinds of limitations. Look, I need to figure out who's responsible for Oren's death. House councillors, Redarin soldiers, Ashland... Riven was Oren's best friend. Would he really betray my brother? Regardless, I want you to have this. You could have handed me to my father and you didn't. Other than Naryu and Asher, you might be the only friend I have. So which soldiers are we talking about? I know most of the people my brother used to work with. There's no time to waste. That fort... We'll get Vatala and his soldiers... Let me gather my gear and write a note for Naryu. As far as I know, Oran had a habit of putting...
Надо найти отряд солдат. Наконец-то шлем другой выпал. Тут он не особо лучше. Хотя... Стоимость спринта меньше. Я же на этих болотах как дома. Сейчас эти задания выполним, потом я думаю, может попробовать пойти босса того завалить. Забуститься едой.
I'm here, the damn cultists are here. You know who isn't here? Vatala and his squad. They're probably hiding. Or dead. Naryu's probably busy clearing... Fine. Their orders were to scout the old stronghold.
В поисках солдат полетели.
Bedroll, still wrapped and ready to use. Standard issue for a Redarin soldier.
Fan out. I need healing.
Eyes to the shadows.
A Redoran officer's sword. No Redoran soldier would leave that behind willingly.
Why would our Daedric prince allow this to happen?
Corporal Darvel.
Do you think the miners were feeding
But
that
the others,
troll?
they're civilians. They must have taken Tellan's soldiers inside. Locked. Figures. Let's see if one of these damn cultists has a key.
Ключа нет. Надо сектанта убивать, да? Ну, давай.
There we go.
Короче, они рипнули целый отряд. Может быть, кто-то в середине выжил. Левел. Отдельный приказ о помиловании. А, это если я много наворую, на 500 можно сбросить. А это второй левел уже пошел.
Let's find the soldiers and get out of here before these stupid cultists realize what's happening.
Who's there? We won't let you take us without a fight. Wait, there. Is that you?
Thank the three! You're all still alive!
Он в стену ушел. Что, дурак? А мне можно в стену?
I'm not sure what you and Vare are doing here, but let us out. This isn't the time or the place to have that discussion. Get the key to this. One of the cultists carries the key. I don't think he's too far away.
You find the key. Me and Vatala. We're going to have a little chat while we're waiting.
Vare, I'm just trying to protect you.
From what?
Опять надо ключ искать. Дай ключ.
Another sacrifice for the Prince of Bargains.
Да, жирно какой-то. Это что за рогатая появилась?
Vare, wait! You can't leave us like this. I knew I shouldn't have told Vare the truth. I just made everything worse. Please let us out of... I told her what she wanted to hear. I was with Captain Ulran the day everything happened. I was commanded to lure the Ashlanders to town and set up a situation for Ulran to deal with. My orders were to invite the Ashlanders to Balmora to trade, send some local toughs to instigate a commotion, and then get Ulran to investigate. Captain Briven, though he was still a lieutenant at the time. As soon as I explained all this to Vea... Thank you. Now, get to Balmora and stop Vea before she does something she'll regret.
I say we go out and slaughter every Ashlander tribe in Vardenfell.
Has anyone recovered?
Get your ass over here, hero. We've got a situation and it's not good. I leave you and Vea alone for a couple of hours and everything goes to oblivion in an ore cart. Why did Vea leave the safe house? And why is House Redoran tearing the city apart to find her? You did what? I suppose you thought that was a good idea. That explains why Vea broke into the kin house. I'm not sure what happened in there, but she certainly stirred up the Redoran soldiers. Vea might still be inside. Or she might have given them the slip. She could be anywhere by now. If Vea kills Briven without a writ, the Morog Tong and House Redoran will both want her head on a silver platter. You check the kin house. I'll grab Asherin.
Да, ей же нельзя убивать никого без приказа.
Scour the
Шмаратон.
streets, search the buildings. Vea Releth does not leave this city.
Curse my lot.
Это трупика до хера.
What's the meaning of this? Where are the soldiers? If you're looking for my husband, I'll tell you the same thing that I told that brazen young woman. The council is meeting outside. I could barely make sense of the nonsense she was spouting. It was Vea, Councillor Eris's daughter. Everything she said was a ramble. Something about my husband betraying her brother, that my Briven had to suffer just as she had a knife. But no, she didn't harm me. She said her brother wouldn't hurt an innocent, that I wasn't responsible for his death. Do you have any idea what she was talking about? Because you shouldn't get involved. Dead soldiers. They were just protecting the kin house. I'll go stay with my sister in Vivek.
Она столько солдат перебила. А они типа не считаются?
He'll set Vea straight. I'm sure of it.
Sorrow and gloom.
Please tell me you found Vea. I can already feel the cold steel of the executioner's blade on the back of my neck. Is Vea trying to get herself killed? You can't just barge into a Redoran garrison and ask the soldiers to stand aside while you murder their captain. She murdered soldiers without a writ. This is a dark path she's decided to follow. And unless...
Так, дальше куди? Туполобая. Ладно, если бы она сама в очко в какое-то залезла. Так она же еще подставляет эту, которая ее, типа,
I heard she slaughtered
учитал.
everyone in the kin house. That girl was trouble from the time she was old enough.
Hey, are you sure? I heard it was the Morag Tong. Had a writ from the house Halali.
За что я говорю? Берешь в ученики чудовище с протекшей крышей. Протекшей. А выгребать будут вместе.
I don't like the looks of this. Brivin is using war claws to patrol the garrison instead. Maybe nothing? Maybe everything. The war claws may be a blessing in disguise. There's no stealthy way to approach this.
Войти в гарнизон. Скажу. Я только одно не понял. У них дом, там где главный чел, посередине живет, а выше на этаж живет капитан. Это солдат. Странно.
Glad to see we all made it. Now let's find Brivin before Vea skewers him.
Ну почему я нажал не ER, а сразу R? Случайно ульту всрал. О май гад. Так, а куда нам надо пиздовать? Блин, я ульту просрал. Никуда. Так, а где, куда тут идти? Чё?
Nothing yet, eh? I hear voices behind this door, but it's locked tight. Keep looking, hero.
Я вообще уже запутался, куда пиздовать. Это вообще на выход. Мне надо как-то что-то обойти или что?
I haven't so much as heard. It's always important, and I'll figure out how to get this.
Зубами ушел. Куда типа надо?
This one is not superstitious. That means bad luck.
I need healing!
Kill the intruders. They have interfered for the last time.
What's going on down here? It sounds like a... You! What are you doing here? What in the name of the three are you up to? I thought you worked... Vea. She's barely out from under her mother's ape... Ah, now everything becomes clear. You're looking for the responsible? A test Ulrun failed.
That's for Ulrun. Choke on your own blood, you bastard. My father, the entire council, they're all guilty. They all have to...
Ursula Eris will deal with this. We're safe in here. There's no need to panic.
No need to panic? She's cut down every mercenary in her way. Her father won't be able to stop her.
Veya's getting close. We're running out of time.
Стой, куда тут пизда дальше?
Spread out! Heal me!
Let me try to open this door. Come on, stubborn, stupid
Father,
lock.
Why? Does the house really matter more than your own son? But you can't. None of us can. That's why I have to do this.
They are no! That's an order!
I'm not your apprentice anymore. The house has grown corrupt, evil. That's why all the councillors have to die. No more rules! No more secrets!
House Redoran falls today.
Enough, Thea! This isn't the way! Thea's down. It's over.
So much bloodshed. So much needless death. If only Eris would have
She wants
listened.
to talk to you, Hero.
We should speak. I think we can help one another.
She wants to talk to you, Hero, not me.
The Morag Tong agent. She cares deeply for Veya, doesn't she? It takes great courage to go against your heart and do what you know is best. You both did that by protecting the Council. For that, you have my thanks. A series of regrettable decisions led to this family tragedy, and most of them were made by Eris Relith. I knew of Ulron's compassion concerning the Ashlanders. It was unorthodox, but not worthy of the punishment meted out. Eris was wrong. Eris convinced Briven to test Ulron. Then the two of them decided to slaughter the Ashlanders. I didn't say that. But we're not butchers. We do not hire mercenary thugs to wipe out an entire people. House Redoran behaved poorly. Morag Tong rules were violated. I suggest we make sure these details never see the light of day. Leave the bodies where they are. We will say that Veya died protecting her father and the Council from the War Claws. Cooperate with House Redoran and hold your tongues. It's as simple as that. I shall return to the Council meeting and conclude our business. When we're finished, I expect you and Naryu to both...
I'm not sure about this. It's a generous offer, but those are some big secrets to sweep under a rug. Besides, the High Counselor thinks we killed her. The deal hinges upon all of us forgetting this sorry mess ever happened. Besides, once Veya regains her senses, there's every likelihood that she'll try to kill the counselors again. When have I ever been able to convince Veya to do anything she didn't want to do? There's Redoran blood on Veya's hands. Once the Morag Tong ties those unauthorized murders, I don't see many options. We can either finish off Veya now, and go along with the High Counselor's deception, or we slip out of here with Veya and send her far, far away. She broke her vows and deserves to die. I know that, but it still feels wrong. Yes, you're right, damn it all. Veya spilled Redoran blood, and now she has to pay. I'll take care of it. She's my responsibility. You don't have to watch this. Go, I'll meet you back in Balmora after I need to do this alone. Now go. I'll see you in Balmora.
Какая-то слюноплодная ученица получилась. Где ебучий выход с этой помойки? Здесь дом запутанный. Хрен разберешься. Может, надо было выбрать, чтобы она осталась живой, и мы ее куда-то дослали. Потому что я выбрал, чтобы она ее рипнула. Ну, у нее там что-то крыша поехала. Получается все. Брат и сестра Рип. А я вроде первый раз, когда проходил, оставил ее в живых. Или нет, не помню. А тут что делать?
More deaths, more blood on my hands. Just another day in the Morog Tong, eh, hero? Vaya died quickly. I didn't want her to suffer any more than she already had. This was for the best. If I keep telling myself that, maybe I'll eventually believe it. And my head's still attached to my beautiful neck, so that's something, right? There's always a choice. Vaya could have chosen not to kill Redoran soldiers. She could have chosen not to kill her father. I could have chosen not to kill her. But hey, it seemed like the thing to do. Now leave me alone so I can finish my wine. What do you want, hero? You want me to say that you're right? Fine. You're right, damn it. We'll all keep more secrets and everything will go back to the way it was. Look, I'd offer you some of my wine, but I don't want to. Really? Is this what justice feels like? My apprentice killed her own father and I killed her. We've got a lot of death, but not much else. Just another typical day in the Morog Tong. Always, hero. Oh, hey, I want you to have this. Something to remember Vaya by. For an outlander, I think she kind of liked you. I suppose I kind of like you too. I need a nice warm bath. I hear the ones in Vivek are spectacular. I'd ask you to join me, but there's barely going to be enough room.
Это одноручный топор. Я думал, двуручный. Неплохо они там, короче, порипали друг друга. Мой пустой дом, конечно, вообще бомба.
Well, that... You're a ray.
Но перепрыгнул. Шок.
Oh, don't mind.
Подожди. Я забрал. Я хочу положить. Сколько стоит еще расширить? 3300? Надо что-нибудь куда-нибудь поскладывать. Что надо их хавануть, чтобы они там... Чтоб стало известно, да? Чешу. Где вообще эти помоечки есть? Зачем-то одинаковый параш. А, я эти хрени, наверное, на склад положил, поэтому их здесь нет.
The Red Mountain.
Prices.
Понятно, с этой ебаной алхимией.
Notade, Mako, Jejota.
Блин, а там можно было курицу кучеряву прятать. Поспешил. Так, это что, броня из кожи? Можно своего уровня взять. Где эти обсидианы высырать? Что там за броник получился? Все хуже, кроме запаса сил. Наша типа средняя броня. $24 копейки стоит. Можно продать.
My workshop is your...
Так, эту дубину. Что с ним делать? Я не знаю, вообще собирать эти наборчики говна. Мне кажется, они все равно беспонтовые. Кину, пусть валяется. Как этими ебаными глифами пользоваться? Что-то я не вырубаюсь. Это надо на верстаке типа делать. Каком-нибудь. А это что за жаба? А, тоже банк. Так, а где из металла там всякий параш? Уничтожит вещь. Непонятно. Как эти говнины добавлять, я что-то не понимаю. А вот здесь. Она заменит. Надо смотреть, где, наверное, ничего нет. Везде что-то есть. Ладно. Так, что, босса пойти попробовать задушить? Повышение до служителя. Так, ну что, ладно, пошли пробовать этого быка душить. Мымра рогатая какая-то. Так, а что тут за дорога какая-то? Я так и не понял, где смотреть. Пожрал я еду и где она там вообще? У нее ж там время какое-то есть. А вот активный эффект. Восстановление моей. Блин, ну прям в задницу какую-то за это самое спрятали. Так, надо что-то хавануть. Я попробую. Здесь пол хп снесет. Это просто пиздец. Ну, он меня просто практически ваншотит, при том, что я увеличил все хп на просто пиздец сколько. Понятно, Нико. Да. Вообще не вариант. Задница какая-то. Блин, КД на ТП это, конечно, точнее оно не КД, оно просто увеличивает цену. Конечно, интересная механика, но сос. Вот ставь. По карту нельзя мышкой посовать. Придется ехать долго. Долго и весело ехать. На пузырьке своем. Я так угораю, как он хлопает по нему, как по пустому пузырю какому-то. Когда shift нажимаешь. Можно сократить. Я надеюсь. Кто-то голема задушил. Это клоповозка вездеход. Шестиколесный вездеход. Согласен. Ой, я бы еще это самое. Карту поставил. На самом деле. Так, а где карта? Так. А выйти с карт. А чё оно не выходит этой кнопкой с карты? А потом само выходит. Чё? Мне надо escape нажимать, чтобы выйти с карты. За шо? А на М вроде еще раз М нажимаешь, выходит, не? Ну ладно. Неудобное дерьмо получилось. Блин, тот мод с мини-картой был прикольный в итоге. Ебучую М приходится часто нажимать. Можешь включить его.
I demand to see my brother. Lay hands upon me, and you will lose them.
Что это за цирк?
You there! The territory of the Red Exiles shouldn't be traveled lightly. Ashlanders once respected each other, helped one another. Lord Ashlanders, my brother. Head into the Red Exiles camp. No, just our tribe. My brother. No, that's not. The Red Exiles, as you saw.
Вот я его второй раз нажимаю, оно и выходит. А на мышке так не работает. Что за говно? Что одно неудобно, а в итоге что другое. Найти какого-то брата. Что это? На, затылен. Картошку нашел. За что? За что такая трагедия?
You seem to have survived. Interesting. It means that Chodala discovered new. You don't know? The Nerevet. He uses it. All I. Chodala says his new ability.
Диалоги циферками можно выбирать.
Outlander, over here.
Outlander.
This requires a considerable amount of effort, so just listen. We have a problem here. Return to my office immediately.
Возвращайся ко мне в канцелярию. Ты вообще что за хер? А, это этот. Слава Бога. Блин, уже 3 часа прошло, когда Вася успевает. Надо что-нибудь покушать. Мне до сих пор ничего не добавилось. Обманул дверь.
Come in and...
Есть что продать. Пузырчик в дороге. Ой. А, мы все равно уже приехали.
At last, in part, Lord Vivek is not well. Very well. Barrels. Interesting from what you. So it appears.
Парить с Вивеком. Ну давай. Идем. В Вивекленде.
Lord Vivek needs to do something. Look at that sky.
Lord Vivek isn't receiving visitors today.
А типа поэтому дожди идут часто, потому что ему херово.
My lord.
Все, не
Please,
летает.
let me send for aid. Perhaps one of the healers can help you.
Pain is best tolerated in private, as I have written in the 37th ballad.
There must be something I can do.
You can call the Archcanon. He should hear the news our friend brings us. The river drains into the sea as my divinity flows out of me. Needs some work. As you can see, I continue to lose energy, and it has made me somewhat agitated. Have you made any progress toward discovering the source of my discomfort? An Ashlander? That seems unlikely, but I trust your instincts. We need to find out more about this Chodala and the ancient enemy that aids him. Take this, another token of my appreciation. And look, here comes the Archcanon now.
Башмаки Вечного Стража. Неплохо.
My lord, the Outlander may have actually discovered something.
Так, тяжелые. Хорошо. Опачки. Зелененькие.
After further examination of the documents you brought back, I have to agree with your assessment. The Ashlander Chodala has somehow siphoned divine energy away from Lord Vivek. Not exactly. But now that we know that the affliction isn't natural, we can work toward a solution. One that probably involves Chodala's staff. How the Ashlander got his hands on Sothasil's tool and turned it into a weapon is beyond me, though. Eventually, but we need to be cautious. If Chodala is as respected as you say, attacking him would start a war we can't afford to partake in. Go to Aldrin and talk to his sister, Saren. I don't trust her either, but she worked with you before. Get to Aldrin and locate Saren. She needs to tell us more about Chodala and then help us acquire it. Didn't we cover this? Let me refresh your memory. If we knew for certain, we wouldn't be sending you to make a deal with a heretical Ashlander, now would we? Chodala must have something to do with Vivek. Everything you uncovered suggests the staff and Sothasil's missing tool are one and the same. And it's experience, Outlander. Experience. I have seen the Dunmer rage. The people don't handle the infirmities of... They try not to think the Ashlanders...
Короче, какой-то черт заполучил какой-то посох и высасывает из этого бога силу. Я должен пойти разобраться. Вообще изи. Пойду сейчас палку заберу и вернусь. Только надо поесть сначала. Ну все, я почти уже похож на стражника, да? Чуть-чуть осталось. Одни валенки только нашел. Че он за мечом тянется? Сейчас порубит селян. В говно, да? Чисто фарш. Нихуя какой покемон. Ординатор. Интересный ординатор. Все, спасибо, что смотрели, и всем пока.